I'm dropping in live as promised to help you start learning how to unwrap the gifts within with nervous system regulation. And I'm just going to give people a few moments to drop in and join us. I know a few people had mentioned they wanted to be able to come and join in on the video. So welcome, happy Monday. It's definitely a Monday. As you're dropping in, feel free to leave in the comments where you're joining us from. I always love hearing where everybody's at. It's the beauty of this world that we live in, George Jetson's world, with lots of ways to stay connected across many, many miles. I love that. So dropping in today, you can leave a comment where you're from, where you're joining. And if you are in the comments, I'd love for you to leave what is stressing you out about the holidays, because that's what this live is going to be about today. And in upcoming Mondays, I'm going to be dropping in live for 5 Mondays through December 18th. So coming into these lives to share with you some tools and techniques to help support you with nervous system regulation through the holiday season. And just giving a few more minutes for people to drop in and join us. And then I want to get started. Just a few quick minutes to support you today and in upcoming Mondays. So welcome as you're joining. And I'd love to hear again where you're coming from, where you're joining us from, and what your biggest holiday stressors are right now. And I am going to just drop something into the comment, a little bit of help for you all here for the holiday season. Just putting this into the comments here. So I've just dropped into the comments a link to get my free holiday gift about holiday survival with nervous system regulation tools for the holiday season. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm delighted that you're here. For those of you that I don't know, my name is Kelly Hale, and I have the joy of helping people reconnect to the ease in their life and find the calm. And I do this by helping them unwrap the gifts that they have within, but probably don't even know exist within them. And in other words, the gift of nervous system regulation. We all have it within us and we can all tap into it. We just need a little bit of guidance, and that's where I come in. And I also like to say that I share nervous system regulation tools for a highly dysregulated world. And speaking of that, we're getting ready to roll into, or it's already being forced upon us, the idea of how it's the most wonderful time of the year. And the holidays can definitely be wonderful and great, but they can also be hard and challenging and messy. And in other words, highly dysregulating. So as we head into this time of the year, I'm reflecting back on my over 25 years as an occupational therapist and a Pilates practitioner, helping people find health and wellness through movement. And every year when the holiday season comes around, I find that people's stress levels go through the roof, and they really can't even enjoy the holidays as they would like to, as they want to. And with those stress levels, the common factor that I noticed for people every year that were really stressed out and not able to enjoy the holidays was that their nervous systems were getting highly dysregulated. And because that's my area of expertise and study, I started sharing with them tools to help regulate their nervous system and to help them get to a place of ease and calm so they truly could enjoy the season. And these tools are super fast, very quick, short tools that they can learn and use. And so I would share these with my clients every year coming in, and then the next year they'd go forth and be ready for the holiday. And so every year there's new challenges, and we're always getting creative and applying these tools to the holiday stress. And so I decided that I can't just keep this to the small group of lovely clients that I get to work with. And so a few years back, I started creating tools and opportunities for people like you to learn about these very simple tools, and tools that can take 3 minutes or less to transform your nervous system. So I'm showing up for 5 weeks on Mondays through December 18th, live on Mondays at noon, to share with you some tools for nervous system regulation. And my real intention with this is to make sure that your needs are being met in terms of your stressors, your challenges, what's causing you issues at the holidays that we can support with nervous system regulation. So I've already had people DMing me, emailing me, telling me in person what their challenges are. And so I'm going to share support for one of those challenges today. Now, certainly feel free to drop into the comments challenges that you are having. And if I can't get to them today, I'll also add them to the list of tools that we're going to be looking at and sharing for these upcoming weeks. Hello, welcome, just joining us, and welcome. We're talking about nervous system regulation for the very stressful holiday season, or any time that the stressors are really high in your life. So the one I'm bringing to our group today is, recently a woman shared with me that she was feeling very anxious with everything turning into pre-Black Friday, pre-Black Friday sales, getting tons of emails in her inbox, hearing it on the radio, seeing it everywhere, and pushing Black Friday earlier and earlier was causing her a lot of stress and anxiety about the holidays coming up. So she was sharing that mid-October this was starting, and I've noticed that as well. We haven't even had Halloween, and the whole Black Friday is being pushed on us. So one practical tool that a friend I know did is she set up a separate email to receive those kinds of coupons and sales. And then that way she's setting a boundary, and I'm going to be talking about boundaries around the holidays quite a bit. Probably won't get to it this week, but in future weeks. Setting boundaries is really important, but she set a simple boundary of having the tool or the emails that are bombarding her come through in a separate email. So she can choose, when she's going in to do her regular everyday life email, she can choose not to see those, and she can choose